Hi, my name's Robin Powell, and I've seen a lot of people complaining about having trouble with fishing in Stardew Valley. And I just wanted to do a little tutorial, so if it help some of you guys out. This is not going to teach you how to, like, catch, legendary fish or anything, because I'm actually not that good. This is for the people who are like, I literally cannot catch anything, I don't get this, this makes no sense, what the hell? So that's what that's about. I apologize for the weird framing here, but it's saving some bandwidth. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go over to my favorite spot for catching super easy fish, which is over here. There may be better ones, but I found this pretty easy. Now, I'm going to talk about the basics. The most important, I apologize for the sniffling, I have a cold, but my girlfriend was going to just freaking out, and I really wanted to do this video for her, so. The most important thing to understand about this game is if you hit the very bottom or very top, you've lost. Like, maybe not with absolute certainty, but pretty much. The bumper rebounds off the top and the bottom just fiercely, and it makes it really impossible to get anything done. There's also seems to be some kind of internal concept of tension on the line that isn't well represented. So it's really important to try and keep your action as steady as possible. The primary goal you have when starting out is to find easy fish, first of all. Fish that don't bounce around too much. And then what you need to do is find the pulse of clicking your mouse or your keyboard that keeps the bar steady. And then once you know what pulse rate keeps the bar steady, and it won't be, like when you first start clicking, you'll have to kind of click a lot, and then you'll slow down, and then there'll be a steady state where you can keep the bar steady, and with a particular pulse, and you can just keep it there forever. But that it takes a while. That the pulse rate required to keep it steady will be different when you're first entering that mode versus when you've been there for a while. Like I said, there's this internal concept of line tension, I think. So once the line tension is even, there's a particular pulse rate that will keep the bar steady, and that's what you're looking for. And then what you want to do is vary that as little as possible. So if you want to drop, you let go for a little bit longer than your normal pulse rate. If you want to speed up, if you want to go up, you click for a little bit longer, you click a little bit faster. The most important thing, though, about fishing in Stardew Valley is practice days. And practice days are where you go fishing and you just completely ignore everything else, and then at about midnight you turn the game off, because then you won't have saved. And you can do that as often as you want and get a ton of practice in. Very, very important. Let's see what I think. So there's something else I wanted to mention at this point, I'm not remembering it. Oh, okay, let's try it out. So, oh yes, that was it, mouse versus keyboard. So this game is super sensitive to what device you're using. So like, here I'm going to use the trackpad on my laptop, and I'm going to completely fail. It is just impossible to get anywhere with this. Yeah, first it's going to not give me any fish. That's super awesome. It's just impossible to get anywhere with this trackpad. Whereas with the mouse, it's fine, and with the keyboard, it's okay, but it's a completely different experience with the mouse versus the keyboard. The pulse rates are totally different. So if you're having trouble with your mouse, try your keyboard. Try finding a random, USB, Bluetooth mouse you have lying around. Try a different mouse. The game responds differently to all sorts of devices. It's very important that if you use a keyboard, though, that you have your key repeat delay set to really long, because if the key repeat, let's see. So this is me hitting the trackpad as fast as I possibly can. And it's just like, nope, not going to do it. So trackpad's useless. But my mouse is fine, which is just the point that I was making, that different devices matter. So yeah, so try out different devices, see what happens. It can make a big difference. So, this is the pulse rate that I'm talking about. I don't know if you can hear the mouse, but pulse, click, 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 click. I don't think I'm going to get this one. How's that, a tutorial in which I fail on the first try? That's alright. I didn't say I was good at it, I just said I was better than not getting any at all. There we go. Pulse, click, 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 click. There we go. Rainbow trout, nice. I have no idea if that max message, I have no idea if that makes any difference at all. Now, the guys that stick at the bottom are a pain because you kind of want to, when you start out, you kind of want to just leave it there for a second, because if it's one of the fish that stays right near the bottom, you'll be fine. But if you go up a bit and then try to go back to the bottom, you'll end up hitting the bottom and then you'll bounce, and it gets terrible. Oh, 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 no, that was just me sucking. I just failed at my own technique, that's all. Yeah, sometimes it does that when I think I've clicked and it's just like, no, you didn't click. I'm like, I totally did. And there it is again. That's something I've had some luck with, is I click the mouse now, and then when it shakes, I let go of the mouse, and that counts as a hit. So that's what I'm doing this time. Oh yay, green algae! It's cheap food for the mines, right? Yeah, as you can see, I can't help you very much when the fish are moving fast, as I've never figured that out myself, but as long as you don't hit the ends and you can get that pulse rate set, you'll often be okay. Especially if you're facing easy fish. Now I'm going to switch to the keyboard now. Just so you can see that the pulse rate is completely different. It really annoys me that the game is that sensitive to the details of your hardware. I'm kind of tempted to install click, 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 click. Oh, except, yeah, with the keyboard, I can't click, I gotta hold, hold, hold. Yeah. With the keyboard, I end up holding it each time for like a half second instead of actually clicking, which is a totally different, like, it's not even remotely similar to what I do with the mouse. Hold, 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 hold. So, one more time with the keyboard. Ooh, broken glass is always my favorite. Oh, really? One of those bottom feeders? Hold, 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 hold. Oh, I'm going with this one. Hold. Hold. Yeah, it turns out I can't narrate my keystrokes and do them at the same time. Hopefully you're hearing the clicks. At least not when the fish is hard. When the fish is easy, I can do it. When the fish is hard, I just don't have enough brains left. Here. Hold, 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 hold. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you get the general idea. It's about finding that medium pulse rate that matches a medium line tension and not hitting the top or bottom ever. And if you can do those things and you take some, like I said, some days where you just reset the game to practice nothing but fishing, maybe like me, you will eventually manage to catch some fish. Because I assure you that the first month of game time, I did not catch anything. So, and I'm done. Good luck.